Hello, Lauren. Thanks very much for your time. It was good speaking with you recently. What we're here to talk about today is, I'm sorry, all your agricultural references, I couldn't help but think of Field of Dreams. So we want to ease your pain. So let me start off by talking a little bit about Salesforce. I know you know a little bit about us, but really a quick journey and how we can look at helping you solve your quoting and invoicing problems which you're facing today. So, Salesforce, in a nutshell, we were built with trust at the heart of what we do in the cloud. And within that cloud, we have your data, both outside and inside Salesforce, in a multi-tenancy platform. What does that mean? It means everybody is on the latest version of Salesforce and access to all the great innovation which we do. From there, we have tools which allow us to create apps. And those apps being Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing, etc. Now, why is that important? Well, it's important because we built our business, SFA, Salesforce Automation or Sales Cloud, which allow you to qualify your leads, turn them into accounts and opportunities, but also be extremely productive by seeing all of this on any device and any data which is in Salesforce, you can report on it. So we've been extremely successful and extrapolating that out through to application development, communities, analytics, Service Cloud and marketing. But, and this is the reason why we're here to talk to you today, is the most recent acquisition which we've made called Steelbrick. And this is where I feel we can offer you a lot of value and help you solve the dilemmas which you face when people are disappearing off on hog washing and other interesting pursuits. So what does this mean? So let's look at CPQ in the first instance. Now, the company we bought was Steelbrick. Now, the reason we bought Steelbrick is we believe in keeping things simple. And Steelbrick bought all of their technology using standard Salesforce objects. And as you get to know us, you realize quite how important that is. So since buying these guys, within 6 months, they are fully integrated into all our systems, all our processes. I would challenge you to find any other business which has been integrated so easily after an acquisition. Anyway, I digress. So what does this mean to you? So CPQ, Steelbrick CPQ, or I should say Salesforce CPQ, gives you the tools to create quotes, drive best practice, more importantly, follow your business rules. So you were talking to me around your guys not sending support packages, so that's gone down by 20%, which is breaking 30% of your revenue year on year. Well, by using CPQ, you can actually make sure that that is delivered in the quote, or you don't let people quote. That is an extremely powerful tool, but also it gives you visibility, and people having to ask permission to remove that from a quote, then that drives rigor through the business, and new people coming on board who are trying to do their best actually get given that leading line and really helps them do what they need to do. So moving on from there, what it does is it drives the right productivity. Now also, it doesn't have to be hardwired, prescriptive, a one-fits-all practice. It can be modified to cover off the unique differences between both your customers, but also your diverse product base as well. So it allows you to put in different discounting rules, but also the process which goes around that as well. Another key issue, talking about automating the process, but more importantly, empowering those people who are on the front line, is the issues you have around legal and having one person who's overwhelmed by all these strange and weird and wonderful requirements some of which, or 90% of which, will be repeatable. So what we can allow you to do is to actually put in pre-approved addendums to contracts, which people can choose from. And again, you can have visibility to that particular approval process. Again, empowering at the front end and just driving productivity, driving revenue back into your business. And it's all about visibility and tracking. So any data which is in Salesforce is reportable and allows you to see what your Salesforce are doing and bringing it back all the time. Are you doing the basics? Are you delivering against our business metrics to drive value and future growth and the health and profitability of your business? Now this comes the important bit. So we've gone through the sales cycle, we've created the quote, the customer's bought, hallelujah. Now we need to build. So SteelBrick Salesforce CPQ also has a billing option, which automatically, from the quote being converted, creates an order, which then releases an invoice out to the client. All automatic, using the information from the original sales through to the quote. It pulls through directly, so there's no breakage, there's no errors from keystrokes and all that nonsense which you deal with today. Also, as important, the data is in Salesforce, so you can report on it, which means that you can automatically create RevRec records, but also red flag reports. So if things are going awry, you can see it, you can nip it in the bud, rectify it before too much damage is done. So that is a very quick overview of Salesforce, why we feel we can offer an incredible amount of value, not only to yourselves, but also to your customers' experience as well, and make them long-standing. Thank you very much for your time.